Hello, now guys, now, guys, now am I audible? Good evening, good evening, good evening. Now am I audible? Okay. Done. So now I hope I'm audible. Okay. So guys, I don't know. 1 second. Yes, now is it fine? Tell me, is it fine? Students, now am I audible? I hope now I'm perfectly audible. Yes. Hello. Now am I audible? Am I audible? Thank you, Sai. Thank you so much. Okay. So let's start the class, guys. In today's lecture, we are going to practice top 200 questions from human physiology and plant physiology. You know that these two units are the most important units. In human physiology, we have 6 chapters. In plant physiology, we have 3 chapters. So basically, in today's lecture, we are going to practice the question from the 9 chapters, right? From the 9 chapters, and they are the most important one. And let me tell you, students, let me tell you that if you are able to answer the questions from today's lecture, trust me, you are going to score 70 plus marks, right? You are going to ensure 70 plus marks in your NEET examination because they are from the PYQs, right? Yes, they are from the PYQs. So tell me, are you ready? Are you ready for the practice? Tell me, are you all ready for the practice? Sure? Sure? So I want some fire in the chat section, yaar. I want some fire in the chat section. Okay, so let's start. So students, let me tell you that there is something very amazing for you all, and that is this. So you guys are going to get 55% off on all the batches across the Unacademy platform, right? Why? Because festive season is going on. So in the description box, there is a link, right? In the description box, there is a link. Just click on that link and be the part of our batch. And trust me, you are going to love it. So soon I'm going to start class 12 syllabus there in that batch. So without any delay, join the batch, bache. So this offer is going to end tonight. So here you can see this is the team Avengers that is going to guide you people in this particular batch. Okay. So you will be having the access of the basically our recorded, you'll be having the access of our chapters that we have completed already, and obviously upcoming classes are also there. So without any delay, do join the batch. Okay, without any delay, do join the batch. Okay, so let's start with the questions, and we are going to start with the human physiology first. So here we have first question: match the following correctly, animals and their respiratory organs. So in an order we are going to proceed. So quickly answer the question. Yes, quickly answer the question. Do it quickly. What should be the answer here? And you have to be very fast. You have to be very fast. You have to be very fast. The animals and their respiratory organs. Animals and their respiratory organs. Quick. It's easy. Yes, it's easy. What should be the answer? It's simple. See, birds and reptiles, definitely lungs. So D will go with 1. Eliminate this option. right? So most aquatic arthropods, so they are aquatic, right bache? They are aquatic. So definitely it is going to be 3, that is gills, and for the fishes also it will be gills, and for the earth form moist cuticle. So A will go with 4. So this is your correct answer, right? And in the case of insects, this will be the tracheal system. So first question, and the answer is also 1. Let's go to the next question. So given below the diagram, it represents the exchange of gases at the alveolar level and the tissue level, in which several parts are labeled by alphabets like A, B, C and D. So you have to select the correct option, right? What you have to do, you have to select the correct option here. Quick. You have to select the correct option here. Quick, go for it. So what should be the correct answer here? What should be the correct answer here? You have to be quick. Yes, given below the diagram represents the exchange of gases, and they are asking what is A, what is B, what is C, what is D. It's very simple, students. See, lungs, yes, lungs, and here you have heart, right? So lungs, definitely they are going to give oxygenated blood to the heart, and that too with the help of pulmonary vein, isn't it? Pulmonary vein. So look at the options here. Look at the options here. So you know that right here they are saying ki A is the pulmonary vein. No. Why? Why? Because this is the pulmonary artery. This A is the pulmonary artery. This is an exception. Here this pulmonary artery is carrying the deoxygenated blood from heart to the lungs. So A is the pulmonary vein in which partial pressure of oxygen and CO2 are respectively 95. No. B is the systemic artery, okay, in which PO2 and basically partial pressure of oxygen and CO2 are quite similar. Obviously not. So C is the systemic vein. Right, now they are saying C. C is the systemic vein. This one. Student C. It's very simple. I'm explaining it here. You have lungs and you have heart. Right. So heart with the help of its artery, right? Aorta. You can say that aorta, dorsal aorta, or you can even mention systemic artery, right? With the help of that, it is going to carry the oxygenated blood from heart to the different parts. Basically, this artery will divide, right? It will divide, and further, it is going to innervate. Other branches will also form. It is going to innervate all the organs, and that is how they are going to supply the blood. So basically, from the heart, right, your dorsal aorta, it will carry the oxygenated blood. Okay, right? This is the thing. Now that blood will go to the tissues. Tissues are going to take the oxygen, right? You know that their metabolism will be done, and then the deoxygenated blood with the help of vein, right? With the help of veins, it will reach to the heart. So yes, this is your systemic vein, and your heart with the help of pulmonary artery, it will send that blood to the lungs for oxygenation, and pulmonary veins will carry that oxygenated blood to the heart. Right now I'm not talking about chamber, I'm not talking about anything. So obviously the correct answer is 3 here, that C is the systemic vein in which partial pressure of carbon dioxide and oxygen are 45 mmHg and 40 mmHg. So basically it is the deoxygenated blood, and in deoxygenated blood the partial pressure of carbon dioxide is more than the oxygen, and that's the exact value. So is it correct or incorrect? Tell me, is it correct or incorrect? Right, you have to count your marks as well. You have to count your marks as well. Chaliye. So now let's move to the next question. It's a statement based question. Statement 1, lungs are covered by a single layer of pleura. Statement 2, lungs are situated in the thoracic chamber, which is anatomically an airtight chamber. So tell me. Choose the correct answer from the options given below. Choose the correct answer from the options given below. Guys, quick. Yes. Yes, all of you participate here in the discussion. Quickly. All of you participate here in the discussion. So what should be the correct answer here? Lungs are covered by a single layer of pleura. Definitely not. It is the double layer. It is the double layer. So is it situated in the thoracic chamber? Yes, bache. And that is an airtight chamber. So here for third, the answer is 3. Now the next question. What is the correct sequence of air passage in man? What is the correct sequence of air passage in man? Quick. What is the correct sequence of air passage in man? And it is same in the woman as well. Thank you so much, Soumya. Thank you so much. So, what should be the correct answer? External nostril, nasal passage, internal nostril, pharynx, larynx, trachea, bronchi, bronchioles and alveoli. Definitely one is the correct answer. Now, assertion and reason based question. Okay, so assertion is pneumotaxic center can moderate the function of respiratory rhythm center. Reason is neural signal from this center can reduce the duration of inspiration. So what is the correct answer here, guys? Quick, what is the correct answer here? Yes, so mostly students, they make mistakes in assertion and reason based question. They make mistakes in statement based question. So make sure you read the NCERT properly. Make sure you understand the concept, right, bache? So quickly answer this question and do hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Do it quickly. Do it quickly. What should be the correct answer here? It's a very simple question. Pneumotaxic center, right, bache, can moderate the function of respiratory rhythm center. It's true. Respiratory rhythm center, it is located in medulla oblongata, right, bache? And when you are talking about the pneumotaxic center, where is it? It is in pons varoli. Are you getting my point? Are you getting my point? So it's a fact that the pneumotaxic center can moderate the function of this respiratory center in medulla oblongata because the signal sent from this center can reduce the duration of inspiration. So fourth is the correct answer, that both the statements are correct and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Let's move to the next question. Respiration involves following steps. Respiration involves following steps. Favorite question of your examiner. Right, respiration involves following steps. Yes, what should be the correct answer here? What should be the correct answer? Yes, so diffusion of gases, oxygen and CO2 across alveolar membrane, right? So obviously diffusion of oxygen and CO2 between blood and tissue. Pulmonary ventilation, obviously this is the first step, breathing, and pulmonary ventilation is same. So breathing, by which atmospheric air is drawn and CO2 rich alveolar air is released out. So this is the first step here. So you can eliminate all other options and yes, your correct answer is third. Right, your correct answer is number 3. Chaliye, next question, match the list 1 with list 2 and find the correct option. Go for it, guys, go for it. Right, match the list 1 with list 2. Match the list 1 with list 2. Quick. Exactly, breathing is the first step. So are you able to solve the questions? Are you able to solve the questions? So what should be the correct answer here? Larynx. Larynx. Is it the sound box? Definitely it is. So again, see, such a simple question. Third is the correct answer. Is it a sound box? Yes. Epiglottis, it is going to cover, it's a covering, it will cover glottis, right, the opening of larynx. So yes, here it will go for C. Your pharynx, right, bache, it is the common passage for food and air. Definitely. Trachea, it's a straight tube extending through mid-thoracic cavity. Next question, again assertion and reason based question. Yes, again it is an assertion and reason based question. Yes, go for it. Go for it, guys. Quick. Go for it. So what should be the correct answer here? Special vascularized structure called gills are used by all arthropods. Is it so? All arthropods? No. No. In the arthropods, we talk about the tracheal system. Some are going to use book lungs. book kills, right? Right. So they have that. So definitely assertion is not right. Assertion is not right. So eliminate these options. And next, vascularized bags called lungs are used by terrestrial forms. Definitely fourth is the correct answer. Right, definitely fourth is the correct answer. Now let's move to the next question. So next question is this. Given below are the two statements, right, bache? So statement 1, inspiration is initiated by contraction of diaphragm, which increases the volume of thoracic chamber in the dorsoventral axis. Statement 2, contraction of external intercostal muscle will lift up the ribs and sternum, causing an increase in the volume. Right, so yes, what should be the answer here? What should be the correct answer here? Read the question carefully, guys. Read the question carefully. Students are saying 1 is the answer, guys. Remember? Remember? Do you remember that? So yes, when you talk about the inspiration, right, means you are talking about the inhalation, right? When we are talking about the inspiration, definitely we are talking about the inhalation, and your diaphragm muscle, without any doubt, your diaphragm muscle, number 1. Yes, it's right that your diaphragm muscle and your external intercostal muscles, these two are the inspiratory muscles because they will contract. You are right. So now you know that during inspiration your diaphragm, right, it's like that now. So diaphragm will become flat, right, and what's going to happen? The volume will increase because we have to follow the Boyle's law here, and as for that, if volume increases, pressure decreases. And for the inspiration, because we have to inhale, right, the gases should enter here in our pulmonary cavity. So inside if pressure will be low, outside if pressure is more, then definitely diffusion will occur. So we have to increase the volume, right? We have to increase the volume when it is the inspiration. So diaphragm muscles, when they contract, they will increase the volume towards anterior posterior axis, not towards dorsoventral axis, right? They'll increase the volume towards anterior posterior axis. And external intercostal muscle, they will move the rib cage outward, upward, right? What will they do? They'll contract, and what will be the position of rib cage then? Outward, upward. It will be outward and upward. It will be outward and upward. That will increase the volume towards dorsoventral axis. So while answering the question, make sure you read such things. Make sure you read such things. It's a good question, right? It's a good question. So can I say that this fourth is the correct answer here? This fourth is the correct answer here, right? So we have to avoid such silly mistakes. Okay, we have to avoid such silly mistakes. Understood? Okay, so let's move to the next question. Which of the following is incorrect about the given graph? Yes. Yes. So, bache, they are talking about what? What is it? It is the oxygen hemoglobin dissociation curve. Am I right? What's that? It is the oxygen hemoglobin dissociation curve, isn't it? So we have two shifts here, the left shift and the right shift. So if you remember the trick is LARD. What's the trick here? The trick is LARD. Do attend the classes if you don't know the answer. The trick is LARD. So L stands for left, A stands for association, right? And here R stands for right, D stands for dissociation. Are you getting my point? L stands for left, A stands for association, R stands for right, D stands for dissociation. So the word is LARD here. What is the word here? It is lard here, right, bache? So what is the meaning of this trick? That if the curve is moving towards left, then association means oxygen and hemoglobin, they are going to combine. Oxyhemoglobin will form. Oxyhemoglobin will form, and in that case, so for the left shift, right, for the left shift, the partial pressure of oxygen should be high, partial pressure of CO2 should be less, H positive ion concentration should be less, means high pH should be there, and definitely in that case, right, the temperature is also going to be high, right? Temperature is also going to be high. So increase in partial pressure of CO2 can shift the curve to the right. Definitely it's a correct statement, so definitely it's not our answer. At low temperature, curves shift to left. At low temperature, when the temperature should be low here, my bad, by mistake I mentioned it high, even the temperature is low here. Temperature is low here when you are talking about the left shift. So at low temperature, curve shifts to left, no. At high pH means basic pH, basic means H positive ion concentration should be, right, low as per the statement. So at high pH, the curve shifts to right, no. This is incorrect. So this is our correct answer, because they are asking about the incorrect statement. So decrease in partial pressure of oxygen will shift the curve to right. Yes, definitely. So third is the correct answer, right? Third is the correct answer. Is that clear? Third is the correct answer here. Sorry, 1 minute students, 1 minute. You have to figure out the incorrect. At high pH, the pH is high, the curve is shifting to the right side. Right side means dissociation. 1 second. Right side means dissociation. So when there is the dissociation, oxygen and hemoglobin curve will, what's going to happen? Oxyhemoglobin dissociation will occur. ठीक है जी. And basically the CO2, right, the partial pressure of CO2 is high, so H positive is also high here, so the pH is going to be low pH. It is going to be low, but here the pH is high. So at high pH, the curve shifts to right. No, it's not like that. When the curve is, pH is high, the curve will shift to the right. No. And then decrease in partial pressure of oxygen. When there is a decrease in partial pressure of oxygen, the curve will shift to the right. Yes, so the answer here should be 3. Am I right? Am I right? Third is the correct answer. Third is the correct answer. So when there is a decrease in partial pressure of oxygen, curve can shift to the right, because when there is an increase, it will move to the left side. Left side is telling us about the association. Okay, right? Any doubt here? Any doubt here? Tell me. Any doubt here? Any doubt here? So you have to figure out the incorrect statement. Sure? Sure? Next, which of the following sequence is correct to initiate the inspiration? Which of the following sequence is correct to initiate the inspiration? Quick, answer it. Quickly, answer it. Which of the following sequence is correct to initiate the inspiration? We have to start the inspiration. The contraction of external intercostal muscle raises the ribs and sternum. True. Volume of thorax increases in the dorsoventral axis. Okay. Intrapulmonary pressure decreases. Diaphragm contraction, air rushes into lungs. Volume of thorax increases, and anterior posterior axis. So they are asking about the sequence, right? So correct. Contraction of external intercostal muscle raises. Okay, 1. It raises the ribs and sternum. Okay. Second is कि volume of thorax will increase in the dorsoventral axis. True. Then diaphragm contraction we should consider. Diaphragm contraction will occur, right? Then after this 4th, it should be 6th, isn't it? It should be 6th, isn't it? Yes. Third, ki volume of thorax. Diaphragm contraction will be there. Volume of thorax increases in the anterior posterior axis. Air will rush into the lungs and intrapulmonary pressure will decrease. right? So yes, according to you, what should be the correct answer? First, second, third, and then fourth, and then fifth and sixth. ठीक है, we can consider that. What do you think? हाँ, fifth and sixth. Third should be the correct answer. Third should be the correct answer. Right? So external intercostal muscles, dorsoventral axis, ठीक है, and here done. Okay. So third should be the correct answer. चलिए next question. Next question. Are you sure it should be third? First, second and fourth diaphragm will contract. ठीक है जी. First, second and third diaphragm contraction will occur. Fourth point, that is ठीक है. Then after diaphragm contraction, they are saying air rushes into the lungs, and I am saying कि volume of thorax. Correcto. ठीक है. Third should be the answer. Next, why do human beings have difficulty breathing at high elevations? Yes, they have difficulty breathing in high elevations. Tell me, what is not clear? Do let me know. What is not clear? Do let me know. Shri Priya is saying D is right. How come D, bachche? How come D? D cannot be. D cannot be. You cannot say that it is starting the volume of thorax increases. No. We are not going to start from that. We can start from this part. Chaliye, next question. Why do human beings have difficulty breathing at high elevation? Why do human beings, they have difficulty breathing at high elevation? Right, when we go to the hills, we face difficulty. Why? Obviously, partial pressure of oxygen is lower there. It's a direct point, right? Partial pressure. Next, different respiratory volumes are given below. The functional residual capacity. We have to figure out FRC. We have to figure out FRC. Tell me, we have to figure out FRC. Quick. Quick. Remember this. Capacities are the combinations of volume. So inspiratory capacity, expiratory capacity, vital capacity, total lung capacity, functional residual capacity. So tidal volume here, tidal volume here, tidal volume here, tidal volume here. Here you have to add inspiratory reserve volume, expiratory reserve volume, inspiratory as well as expiratory reserve volume. Then total may you have to consider the residual volume as well. Right, and when you are talking about the functional residual capacity, it will be residual volume and expiratory reserve volume. So residual volume is 1000, expiratory reserve volume is also 1000. So that is why the answer should be yes, bache. This, right? Chaliye. Match the list 1 with list 2 and find the correct option. Match the list 1 with list 2 and find the correct option. Quick. Match the list 1 with list 2 and find the correct option. Quick. So, bache, tidal volume. Yes, tidal volume per breath 500 ml. Okay. When it is the inspiratory reserve volume, this. Residual volume, this. So fourth will go with A, third is the correct answer. First will go with B, second will go with this D, third will go with C. ठीक है, correct. Okay, correct. चलिए next. Given below are the two statements. Again, assertion and reason based questions. Yes, बच्चे. Again, assertion and reason based question. Quickly answer it. Quickly answer it. Alveoli are the primary site of exchange of gases. Reason is all the factors in our body are favorable for diffusion of oxygen from alveoli to tissue and that of CO2 from Okay, so what should be the correct answer? What should be the correct answer? Dekho, alveoli are the primary site for the exchange of gases. It is true. And all the factors in our body, they are favorable for the diffusion of oxygen from alveoli to tissue and from... See, both the statements are correct, but reason is not explaining the assertion. So that is why second is the correct answer. Second is the correct answer. Next, study the given figure and identify A to C. Study the given figure and identify A to C. It is your respiratory membrane, and I hope you know about it. And I hope you know about it. It is your respiratory membrane. So, I will start with C. C is what? Alveolar wall. Yes, madam. Made up of simple squamous epithelium. Right, bache. Then this A, basement membrane, and these B, RBCs. So, 1 is the correct answer. Am I right? 1 is the correct answer. Chaliye. So, the mucus produced by goblet cells will help in... The mucus produced by goblet cells will help in... Tell me. The mucus produced here, right, by goblet cell will help in... I'll move to the next chapter after this. So, quickly answer it. Quickly answer it. The mucus produced by goblet cells... Is it going to moisten the incoming air? True. Is it going to trap the fine dust particle? True. Is it going to filter out large dust particle? Yes, it can help there. But warms the incoming air? No. The 1 will be the correct answer. Next, partial pressure of carbon dioxide in atmospheric air, alveoli, deoxygenated blood, and the oxygenated blood in tissue. It's simple. It is simple. Yes, it is simple. Right, you can directly start with the atmospheric air. So it will be 0.3. Eliminate these two options. Okay, eliminate these two options. Plus alveoli 40, deoxygenated 45, 40, 45. Correct. Next, again statement based question. Hemoglobin is a red color iron containing pigment present in the RBC. So oxygen can bind with hemoglobin in an irreversible manner to form oxyhemoglobin. Yes. What should be the answer? Very simple it is. Very simple it is. Guys, is the hemoglobin a red colored iron containing pigment? True. But the binding of oxygen and hemoglobin, is it irreversible? No, it is reversible. Right. Otherwise, to bhai, oxygen will not be able to get transported. So 1 is correct, but 2 is incorrect. Next, match the list 1 with list 2 and find out the correct option here. Find out the correct option here. Quick. Find out the correct option here. So asthma, emphysema, fibrosis, silicosis and asbestosis. Right, bache? So they are obviously occupational disorder. 4th will go with A. So we will eliminate these two options. Right, emphysema is basically the proliferation, your difficulty, your damage. So you tell me. So asthma, if you will decode this asthma thing, you will be able to answer. So asthma is difficulty in breathing, right? Not the damaged alveolar wall. So 4th will be the correct answer here, right? 4th will be the correct answer here. Next question, which of the following statement is false? Which of the following statement is false? RBCs are enucleated in most of the mammals. True. RBCs are formed in red bone marrow. True. The number of RBC per cubic mm of blood is 5. True. Erythrocytes are the least abundant. No, they are the most abundant. So this is our correct answer. This is our correct answer. Next, given below are two statements. Statement 1, statement 2. Plasma is a pale yellow fluid that makes up approximately 55% of the mass of blood and 70%. Okay. Yes. Yes. So students, this is correct now. Plasma is pale yellow fluid. right? Or you can say that straw colored fluid that makes up the approximately 55% true. Plasma is having water, so water is 70, no, 90 plus it is 90 to 92%. So this one is incorrect. So that's our correct answer. Next, match the list 1 with list 2. Again a PYQ. Again a PYQ. Quickly answer it. It's a previous year question. It's a previous year question. Answer it. Answer it. Answer it. So fibrinogen, yes बच्चे, fibrinogen, globulin, albumin and proteins. So obviously albumin is for the osmotic balance. Third will go with A. So I will eliminate these two options. Right बच्चे, globulin is for the defense mechanism. Right, so my second one will go with C. So I got the answer. So fibrinogen is for blood clotting, globulin is for defense mechanism, albumin is for osmotic balance, and proteins, right, they are 6 to 8% of the total plasma. Okay bache, right? Chaliye, so now I would like to rectify one thing here, and that is this one, right? Just look at this. Right, sequence to initiate inspiration, right? See, the contraction of external intercostal muscle raises the ribs and sternum. This is correct. And the volume will increase in dorsoventral axis. This is correct. And after that, bache, air will push. Huh. 1 second. You please read it carefully. But I'll check it again. As for me, 1 is the correct answer, that diaphragm will contract. The contraction of diaphragm will result in the movement of air into the lungs, and then the volume will increase. Okay, so we'll check it again and we'll let you know. Okay, so first one should go here. Chaliye, next question. How many statements are correct for the lymph? How many statements are correct for the lymph? Bache, you are not going to get a poll here. Answer it directly. Answer it directly. Yes, what should be the answer? What should be the answer? So it is colorless fluid containing specialized lymphocyte. Okay, important carrier for nutrient and hormones. It has clotting capacity, doesn't possess RBC, WBC and platelets, or exchange of nutrient gases between the blood and the cells always occur through this fluid. Good. So it has more number of WBCs than blood. Definitely not. So basically here, how many factors are in, how many points are incorrect? Total 6 points are given. How many statements are correct? How many statements are correct? Some students are saying first, ki only 2 statements are correct. How? Is it colorless? Yes, it is. It is having lymphocytes? Yes. Right. And it is going to carry some nutrient or hormones? Yes. Yes. Clotting capacity. Do you think it is having the clotting capacity? Tell me. Do you think it is having the clotting capacity? It doesn't possess RBC, WBCs and platelets. Okay. Exchange of nutrients, gases, etc. between blood. So, and it has more number of WBCs than blood. So what should be the answer? What should be the answer? Is it third or is it second? Is it third or is it second? Quickly, is it third or is it second? Yes? Bache, see, it has more number of WBCs than blood. Yes, this is the point that you guys can consider, right? Right, but you cannot say that this is incorrect and this is incorrect, right? So ultimately third will be the correct answer, right? So this is something that you need to keep in your mind, that it has more number of WBCs than blood. Next, the given figure represents the pathway of blood throughout the body. Identify the one which is marked as A, B, C and D. Identify the one that is marked as A, B, C and D. Yes, tell me. That is marked as A, B, C and D. Yes. So what should be the correct answer here? So what should be the answer here, bache? Lungs. From lungs the blood will pass to the heart. So what is the answer of D here? What is the answer? Oh, sorry, what is this D here? You have to, this is the pulmonary vein, है ना? Pulmonary vein. Okay, this one will be pulmonary artery. Right, this is systemic vein. This one is systemic artery. So identify the correct. A is the artery here. No, it's the vein. B is the pulmonary vein. C is the pulmonary artery, okay, and D is the pulmonary vein. So obviously for 25th the answer is third, right bache? The answer is third, right bache? Right? Okay, done. So next question. An atrioventricular valve prevents the backflow or the leakage of blood from AV valve. They are talking about AV valve. Yes. So bache, AV valves, you know that. Auricles, ventricles. So here auriculoventricular septum is there, right bache? Auriculoventricular septum is there. So you know that right auriculoventricular valve, left. So basically it is right. So they are saying AV valve prevent the backflow, left atrium to the left ventricle, aorta into the left ventricle, pulmonary vein into the, so obviously they are not, this is not the correct answer, but second can be. He left from left atrium into the, oh, one second, from right ventricle into the matlab backflow. It will prevent the backflow, and you are talking about the AV valve, right? Auriculoventricular valve. So if you can relate it, with the contraction of heart, you know that when the ventricles will contract, the blood can go back to the atrium, and we do not want that. So just to prevent that backflow, these AV valves at the time of ventricular systole, they will close, right bache? Their closure will produce the first heart sound. So yes, here the correct answer is ki the blood will not pass from the right ventricle into the right atrium. Basically it should not pass from the ventricle to the atrium. Is that clear? It should not pass from the ventricle to the atrium, right bache? That's why first is the correct answer. Okay, so here they are saying right, but overall they are not mentioning it. In general, they have used the word AV valve. So you know that we have right AV valve also, left AV valve also. So right one is known as tricuspid, and this left one is known as bicuspid or mitral valve. Bicuspid or mitral valve. Chaliye, next question. Assertion and reason. Blood coagulation is a cascade process. So coagulation is linked by a series of linked enzymatic reaction involved number of factors. ठीक है जी. So what should be the correct answer here? What should be the correct answer here? So bache, here blood coagulation is a cascade process. It's not a single step process. So basically there are linked steps. One step is associated with another, right? In the one step, right, let's say if something is getting activated, that is required for the next step, right? So next step is dependent on the last step. So here blood coagulation is a cascade process. Coagulation is linked by a series of linked enzymatic reaction involving a number of factors in plasma. So obviously here reason is also the correct explanation. Next. Match the list 1 with list 2 and find the correct, right? And find the correct order. Go for it quickly. Go for it quickly. Go for it quickly. So what should be the correct answer here? What should be the correct answer here? So fishes. So we have to figure out the correct option. Fishes, do they have the double circulation? No, single circulation. And you know that fishes are having venous heart, right bache? Then amphibians, incomplete double circulation, their heart is 3-chambered. Reptiles also, right, 3-chambered heart, or you can say that ventricle is partially divided, but exceptions are there like your crocodile, right? So birds and mammals are having the double circulation. So fourth and fifth, fourth and fifth. So fishes single circulation and B and B. So yes, so it is the, which one is the correct answer? Which one is the correct answer? Third one. Third one is the correct answer. Chaliye, next. Identify whether the given statement are true or false for the double circulation. Identify whether the given statements are true or false for the, yes, for the double circulation. Go for it. For the double circulation, go for it. Identify whether the given statements are true or false. It's a simple question. It checks the mixing of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. Yes, bache, right? During double circulation, you know that this oxygenated and deoxygenated blood, they are separated, right? They will not get mixed. And it carries only oxygenated blood? No. So first is true and second is false, right? Second is false. Is that clear? Chaliye, let's move to the next question. What is the correct order of these events? What is the correct order of these events? So it is from blood clotting. So yes, right, such kind of questions can come in your paper. Such kind of, and yes, but sometimes when it comes to the order thing, now we just get confused. Just say here. Which question is it? This one. Not this one. Question number 12, 11, this one. Just here, right, initially we marked the answer as third, and even I was confused ki yaar ki nahi yaar. Just say it can be first or third, right? But actually the answer is third only, right? So sometimes in such order based questions where we have to answer the sequence, even we get confused, right? Even we get confused. Okay, so yes, here the third is the correct answer only, because there is the contraction of external intercostal muscle. The volume will increase first, second, third, fourth, and then finally you can say that yes, the fifth one and the sixth one, because ultimately we have to decrease the pressure so that volume can increase. That is what we want. So make sure you revise such things properly. Okay, make sure you revise such things properly. Chaliye, now tell me the correct order here. Tell me about the correct order. Tell me about the correct order. Question number 30. Dekho, first of all, when we talk about this blood clotting, even the platelets, right? The blood vessels, they are injured, the collagen will be exposed, the flow of blood will increase, the platelets will come there, the injured tissue, they are going to release thromboplastin. I'm not talking about the endo and exo here. So third will be our first step, right? Then what will happen to that thromboplastin? That thromboplastin is required. It is required for the conversion, of course, right? It is required for what? It is required for the conversion of prothrombin to thrombin. Now this thrombin is required, and what will it do? It will activate that fibrinogen to fibrin. So third, then third thromboplastin, then this fourth one, and clot retraction, and there will be the final, firstly conversion of, yes. So what should be the answer here, third or second? What should be the answer here, third or second? Obviously second, right? Because this is the last step, ki clot retraction and the leakage of serum will be there. So do let me know in the chat section, what is the difference in serum and plasma? What is the difference in serum and plasma? That's your homework, right? Difference in serum and plasma. Chalo, next question. Which of the following events do not occur during joint diastole? During joint diastole. During joint diastole. देखो बच्चे, right? They are talking about the joint diastole. See, you are talking about what? You are talking about the joint diastole. Means your auricles are also relaxed and the ventricles are also relaxed, right? Auricles are also relaxed and ventricles are also relaxed. Say, let's say right auricle, right ventricle, left auricle, left ventricle. It is the joint diastole. So blood will definitely come and blood will flow from auricle to ventricle. So yes, AV valves, they are open. They are open. Both are in relaxed state. There is no contraction. Semilunar valves, they are closed here. So because both auricles and ventricles, they are not contracting. So all the four chambers are in relaxed state, true. Bicuspid, tricuspid valves open, true. Action potential is conducted, no. Why? Action potential means that wave of contraction has started, but it is not like that. It is the joint diastole where both are in the relaxed state. So yes, the answer here will be second. So blood from the pulmonary vein will go to the left ventricle and from vena cava go to the right ventricle. True? True? It's true. So second is the correct answer. Next, again the statement based question. Again a statement based question. So SA node is a specialized neural tissue in the heart, and nodal musculature has the ability to generate the action potential without any external stimulus. So tell me, SA node, is it a neural tissue? No. Nodal musculature, you are talking about the SA node, AV bundle, or you can say that bundle of hairs, Purkinje fibers. So they have the ability to generate, true. So one is incorrect, second is correct. One is incorrect, second is correct, right? Second is correct. Chaliye, let's move to the next question. Diagram. Chalo, I'm not going to ask diagram based question. This one, answer this question. Answer this question. Answer this question. Human heart is known as myogenic, true. The nodal tissue has the ability to generate action potential by using, no, without using. So assertion is true, reason is false. Assertion is true, reason is false. Let's move to the next question. Match list 1 with list 2. Match list 1 with list 2 and find out the correct option. Match list 1 with list 2 and find out the correct option. Quick. Yes, bache, it's very simple, right? Joint diastole 0.4 second. Overall cardiac cycle is of 0.8 seconds, right? Joint diastole is for 0.4 seconds, right? Atrial systole is for 0.1. Ventricular systole is 0.3. Okay, so 0.3. Okay, atrial systole is for 0.1. So obviously, if ventricles, overall cardiac cycle is of 0.8 seconds. So if ventricles are contracting for 0.3 seconds, so for 0.5 seconds they are relaxing. So that's why ventricle diastole is for 0.5 seconds. Do not get confused. Understand the concept, and the same thing we have discussed in our class as well. Chaliye. Neural signal through the sympathetic nerve increases the cardiac output because of So neural signal through the sympathetic nerve. Sympathetic nerves, they increase the heart rate. Why, bache? Because it will strengthen the ventricular contraction. Is that clear? Because it will strengthen the ventricular contraction. Okay, just a minute. Done? Chaliye, next. So cardiac output. Why that cardiac output will increase? I told you. Next, significance of heart valves. Significance of heart valves. Yes, bache. So, to allow the flow of blood in one direction, that is from ventricles to arteria. No. To allow the flow of blood, atria to ventricles, ventricles to pulmonary artery. Correct. To allow the flow of blood in one direction, atria to ventricles, from pulmonary artery or aorta to ventricles. No. Allow the flow from ventricles to, no. So, second is the correct answer. Next. A blood cell entering the right side of the heart passes by or through the following structures. A red blood cell entering the right side of the heart. Yes, entering the right side of the heart. Quickly answer it. Tell me. So, SA node will contract, ठीक है. So this will be your right atrium, है ना? It is in your right atrium. Then it will go to your AV valve. Through that AV valve, it will go to your ventricle, है ना? It should go to the ventricle there. अच्छा, semilunar valve is, अरे देखो, right side, right auricle, right ventricle, left auricle, left ventricle. So like this, AV valves, then SL valves will be there. So you not here obviously. So here, from here the blood vessels will grow na, blood vessels will go na. So at the base of blood vessels we have the semilunar valves. So you tell me what should be the correct answer here. This question is not framed properly actually. This question is not framed properly. So this is correct. Keep first SA node, then right atrium, AV valves, this one we are talking, and then right ventricle, and then semilunar valves. Why semilunar valves? Because they are present at the base of these blood vessels. Just say at the base of your pulmonary aorta, at the base of your dorsal aorta, what do we have? We have the semilunar valves. What do we have? Semilunar valves are there. Next, read the following statement. Right, read the following statement and you have to figure out the correct statements. Read the following statements and you have to figure out the correct statements. Yes, bache. You have to figure out the correct statements. Go for it. Go for it. Systemic aorta originates from left ventricle and distributes deoxygenated blood to lungs. No. Pulmonary arch originates from right ventricle and carries oxygenated blood. No, deoxygenated it should be. Coronary veins return deoxygenated blood from heart valve to the right auricle. True. So yes, third one is the correct one. Third one is the correct one. So while answering the questions in the NEET examination, be very specific. Right, read the questions properly. Chaliye, now. Given below is ECG of a normal human. Which of the following component is correctly interpreted below? Question number, peak P and peak R represent systolic and diastolic pressures. Nope. Initiation of left atrial contraction only, no. Complex QRS, one complete pulse, true. T is initiation of total cardiac contraction, no, but it's third. So which of the following statement is wrong? Next chapter, excretory product and its elimination. Next chapter, excretory product and its elimination. Chaliye, which of the following statement is wrong? Kidney doesn't play much role in the removal of ammonia. Okay. Ureotalic animals excrete most of the ureotalic. Nitrogenous waste is urea. Okay. Ammonia and urea are the waste product derived from the metabolic breakdown of protein. True. None of the above is wrong. Yes, bache. This one is your correct answer. This one is your correct answer. Bache. Kidney does not play. If you remember ammonia ions, ammonia in the form of ammonium ions, ammonia in the form of ammonium ions, it will go out with the help of diffusion. Just in the case of fishes, we discuss it. In the case of fish, we discuss it. Right? So kidneys are not playing the role here. Kidneys are not playing the role here. Next. Go through the following figure. I'm not asking diagram based questions here, right? You please do it. I'll share the PDF in the Telegram group. You just observe that diagram and then you people answer it. Now move to this question. Match the list 1 with list 2 and find out the correct option. Match the list 1 with list 2 and find out the correct option. So glycosuria, it is the presence of glucose in urine, true. Glomerulonephritis, inflammation of glomeruli, true. Uremia, accumulation of urea in blood, ANF, atrial natriuretic factor. So the correct answer is 4. Next. Next. Again the assertion and reason based question, please answer it. Please answer it. Human kidneys can produce urine nearly 4 times concentrated than the initial filtrate. On an average, both the statements are correct, but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. So second is the correct answer. Right, bache? Second is the correct answer. Next. Read the following 4 statements and select the correct answers, correct options. Yes, bache. Read it carefully. Read it carefully. Question number 45. Yes. Medulla is divided into few conical masses projected into the calyces. If you remember, kidney, cortex part and medulla part. So yes, in the medulla part, that's how we form that plasmid thing, no? If you remember. है ना? So correct, the cortex extends in between the medullary renal columns called columns of Bertini. Okay, yes, the part of cortex which is extended in between these medullary pyramids, we call it as column of Bertini. We call it as column of Bertini. True. Kidneys are blackish brown. Blackish brown? Nahi yaar. At the level of last thoracic and third lumbar vertebrae, close to the ventral. No, this is incorrect. Each kidney measures 10 to 7. No. So third, bache, what is the correct answer? Third one is the correct answer here. Yes, third one is the correct answer here. So read such statements carefully. It is not blackish brown, it is reddish brown. And is it the ventral inner wall of the abdominal cavity? No, dorsal it is. Okay, chaliye, next. Medullary gradient is developed by the following except except medullary gradient. You know that mainly it is the NaCl, and urea that are going to maintain the, it is the NaCl and urea that are going to maintain the osmolarity of the interstitial fluid, right? If you know it, very good. If you don't know it, do let me know. So they are the one that are going to maintain the osmolarity of the, one second students, osmolarity of the interstitial fluid. Now accordingly read it and then answer it, right? Read it and then answer it. So reabsorption of sodium from the ascending limb. So if you remember loop of Henle, this is the descending limb, this is the ascending limb. So descending limb is permeable to water, impermeable to electrolytes. This one is impermeable to water but permeable to electrolytes. So reabsorption of sodium from ascending limb, done. Reabsorption of sodium from descending limb, no, because this one is impermeable to the electrolytes. Okay, then diffusion of small amount of urea from collecting duct to proximity between Henle's loop, done. So second is the incorrect statement, so it is our correct answer. Next, following are the steps of dialysis. Yes, answer it. The steps of dialysis. Yes. Okay, so first of all, dialysis, we have to drain the blood from the convenient artery, of course. So it will be our first step. Then bache, after that, blood will be mixed with the heparin, right? Why? Because we do not want it to get clotted, right? Next, it will be, blood is passed through the coiled and the porous cellophane tube because it is semi-permeable. Then removal of nitrogenous waste, and it is as per the diffusion, right? But basically diffusion is used here, that's what I'm trying to say. And then once it is done, so fifth, blood is passed into a vein. Okay, so third is the correct answer. Third is the correct answer, right? Chaliye, next question. Which of the following statement is false? Which of the following statement is false? Yes. Which of the following statement is false? Micturition is carried out by reflex. Cholesterol is excreted in the bile and waxes are excreted in the sebum. The primary function of sweat is excretion. 8 liters of unit. Nope. Third one. Next, given below are the two statements. Yes, choose the correct option. Here also choose the correct option. Choose the correct option. The amount of filtrate formed by kidneys per minute is the glomerular filtration rate. Yes, and it is 125 ml per minute. The tubular epithelial cells in different segment of nephron perform reabsorption by active mechanism only. Only word, no. It's not just by active mechanism. So statement 1 is correct, but 2 is incorrect. Next, given below are the two statements. One is labeled as assertion, another is labeled as reason. Chaliye, answer this Again, it's simple, bache. In juxtamedullary nephron, loop of Henle is very long and runs deep into the medulla. True. Maximum number of nephrons in kidney are of juxtamedullary type. No, they are cortical nephron. So assertion is true, reason is false. Assertion is true and the reason is false. Next, which statement is false here? Yes, which statement is false here? Angiotensin 2, being a powerful vasoconstrictor, increases the GFR and thereby increases the glomerular pressure and thereby GFR. True. It activates the adrenal cortex to release aldosterone. True. Aldosterone promotes the reabsorption of sodium and form DCT, and this one will also act on PCT and will help in, that reabsorption and will help in increasing the blood pressure. Okay. So ANF causes vasoconstriction? No, it's a vasodilator. Right, it is just like a check on the RAS mechanism. So if you do not understand what RAS mechanism is, I have uploaded a short video on Unacademy NEET English. You can just search it and then you'll get to know about it. Next question, which of the following statement is false regarding the collecting duct? Which of the following statement is false regarding the collecting duct? Regarding the collecting duct, and be quick. Regarding the collecting duct. False. Collecting duct is a straight tube, extend from cortex to medulla. Large amount of water could be reabsorbed from it. Yes. Small amount of urea diffuse out from it into medulla to keep the osmolarity. It plays a role to maintain pH and ionic balance. Done. So fourth is the correct answer here. None. Matlab all the statements are correct. Right? All the statements are correct. Next question. Which chalo, next. Easy it is. Answer this. 50. Question number 55. Answer this. Renal vein take away blood from the kidney. True. Loop of Henle conserve water. True. Podocytes occurs in inner wall of Bowman's capsule. True. Ultrafiltrate or plasma minus protein. True. So all are correct. All are correct. Chaliye, now let's move to the fourth chapter here. Right, let's be very fast. We have to solve the questions from plant physiology as well. Chaliye, so now answer this. The below figure is related with the myosin monomer. Right, identify A to C. Very easy it is. Identify A to C. Very easy it is. Yes. Easy, isn't it? It's easy. Okay. So A, see it is even marked. Take a head part. B is the cross arm, C is the ATP binding site. Done. Next, statement based question. Below the acromion is a depression called glenoid cavity which articulates with the head of humerus. Yes, I like this. Answer it to me. Dekho, below the acromion is a depression called glenoid cavity which articulates with the head of humerus to form the shoulder joint. So basically they are talking about the pectoral girdle. That girdle is having clavicle and that girdle is having scapula, which is the shoulder blade. Right. So yes, below the acromion there is the glenoid cavity where the head of the humerus will articulate. Okay. Now you will tell me that glenoid cavity is in scapula or is it in clavicle? In the game of NEET 2.0, we have completed that chapter already and you know the answer if you have attended the lecture. Now, the two halves of the pelvic girdle meet dorsally to form pubic symphysis containing fibrous cartilage. So, is it correct or not? Are they going to meet dorsally? Are they going to meet dorsally? Yes? Of course not. And is it the fibrous cartilage? Is it the fibrous cartilage or is it something else? Yes, pubic symphysis. What kind of cartilage it is? What kind of cartilage it is? Pubic symphysis. Is it a fibrous cartilage? Huh? Or what? Do you remember the pubic symphysis or not? Bache, your pelvic girdle, two halves, right? They'll join. This is the pubic symphysis, right? And you know that these are two coxal bones. These are two coxal bones, and we can also call it as innominate, right, bache? And they are made by the fusion of your ilium, ischium, and pubis. Okay? They are made by the fusion of your ilium, ischium, and pubis. These three things will fuse, and they are going to form your one coxal bone, right? So ilium, ischium, and pubis. Okay? So one thing that you need to keep in your mind is, देखो, one word is ilium, I-L-E-U-M. So it's DJI. DJI is your small intestine. DJI is your small intestine, if you remember, right? Duodenum, jejunum, ilium. This ilium, I-L-E-U-M. And when I'm saying here, it is I-L-I-U-M, ilium, ischium, and pubis. So pelvic girdle. Here, this is the name of the bone. So even, right, you cannot say that there is a spelling mistake and it is acceptable. Of course not. Of course not. Okay? So focus there. Do read that why that particular line is incorrect. Now, okay, given below are two statements. Answer it. Answer it. Osteoporosis is an age-related disorder in which bone mass decreases and decreased level of estrogen is a common cause there, right? Obviously. So here, question number 58. So both the statements are correct, and decreased level of estrogen is a common cause of this osteoporosis. So fourth is the correct answer, bache. Now, yes, the question from the joints is very important. So answer it to me. Answer it to me. The gliding joint, the fibrous joint, Myasthenia gravis, or this pivot joint? Dekho, it's very simple. Third will go with the D, right? So you can eliminate these two options. Okay, then fibrous joint, no mobility. So sutures of skull. Second will go with A, fibrous joint. So in the pubic symphysis, fibrous joint or fibrous cartilage, that's the word. So pay attention there. So gliding joint will be between the carpals, and then your pivot joint, it is between the atlas and the axis. So atlas is the first vertebra, axis is the second vertebra. Okay, again diagram based question. So you solve it later. So now this one. Yes, please answer it to me. This one. So given below are the two statements. Given below are the two statements. Locomotion requires a perfect coordinated activity of muscular, skeletal, and neural system. True. Movement of our limbs, jaws is facilitated. No, yaar, no. Simple. Next. Which of the following statement about human vertebral column is false? Ventrally placed to nahi hai, right? So again a very simple question, right? Again a very simple question. So now you answer this. You answer this question number 63. Question number 63. So what are they saying? That many monomeric proteins called meromyosin, like this, they constitute one thick filament. Many monomeric proteins called meromyosins, they constitute one thick filament. True. The globular head is an active ATPase, binding site for ATP and active sites for ATP. True. Isn't it? isn't it? So both the statements are correct. Next, again diagram based it is. Sarcomere diagram is important, so you make sure you revise it. So next question. Yes, bache, next question. Neurotransmitters. Acetylcholine. High myoglobin, low myoglobin. Okay, shortening of the sarcomere is the contraction of muscle. See, very easy it is. Fourth is C. First is A. Second will go with B. And third will go with this. Next. Okay. Chaliye, next. Question number 78. Though we need to discuss it, but still. Question number 78. Brain stem forms the connection. It forms a connection between brain and the spinal cord. True, bache. Hindbrain comprises pons, cerebellum and medulla. True. So if you have confusion regarding that, always remember, for hindbrain, the trick is it wants to study physics, chemistry and maths. Pons beruli, cerebellum and medulla oblongata. Right? And medulla oblongata. Chaliye. Next question. Chalo, give it a try. What is A? What is A? What is A? Bache, obviously they are talking about the neurotransmitter here. Definitely they are talking about the neurotransmitter here. It can be excitatory or inhibitory, right? Just say excitatory. Give me the example of excitatory. Acetylcholine, inhibitory mein your glycine, right? So synthesized by mitochondria, stored in synaptic vesicle. All of these will be the correct answer. Okay. So, given below are the two statements. So answer it. Yes, answer it. Unidirectional transmission in nerve cells is due to chemical synapses. True. And electrical synapses shows you nahi. So third is the answer. So wild contraction of muscles due to low calcium in body fluid is very easy. Very easy. Low calcium in body fluid. Low calcium in body fluid, and for sure you will get one question from the disorders. So there is a separate video on Unacademy NEET English as well related to the disorder. Make sure you check it. So it is tetany. It is tetany. So it is associated with your PTH hormone also. Do check it. Chaliye. So next question. Question number 89. Yes. This. A wave of reversed polarity or depolarization moving down an axon is called nerve impulse. And action potential is a rapid change in the membrane potential of a neuron that enables the conduction. So again a very easy question. Again a very easy question. So what should be the answer here? Yes, very good. It is first one. Both are correct. Right? It is first one. Both are correct. Okay? Both are correct. Next. Select the incorrect match. Select the incorrect match. Bache, is hypothalamus the part of brainstem? Definitely no. Chal. So next question. Answer this question. Answer this question. The androgens, they act on the dash and formulate male sexual behavior called dash. Yes, what should be the answer here? Androgens. You are talking about the male sex hormones here. So androgens, they will act on CNS, and when it is the male sexual behavior, we use the word libido for it. Right? Libido for it. And it is having what kind of anabolic. Anabolic means build up effect on the proteins and the carbohydrate metabolism. Chaliye, next question. Match list 1 with list 2. Even we have completed this chapter. So match list 1 with list 2. Match list 1 with list 2. So trihydrothyronin. Yes, trihydrothyronin. You are talking about T3. TC3 is calcitonin or thyrocalcitonin, right? So it decreases the calcium level in the blood. Okay, ji? So PTH is antagonist. So number of parathyroid glands, they are 4. So third will go with 4 and 1 will go with your A. So first is the correct answer. First is the correct answer. Next, again a diagram based question. Now this one, question number 107. Quick. Answer it, guys. Answer it. Then after it, now let's start the plant physiology. Right? Let's start the plant physiology then. Quickly answer it. Quickly. Iodine is essential for the normal rate of hormone synthesis in thyroid. True. Deficiency of iodine in our diet results in hypothyroidism. True. But reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. Chaliye. So again match the list 1 with list 2 to find out the correct option. Yes. To find out the correct option. So match list 1 with list 2. So what should be the correct answer here? Simple. Oxytocin, right? Milk ejecting, milk let down hormone. MSH, melanocyte stimulating hormone. Okay. So vasopressin, also known as ATH. Okay, LH and FSH will act there. So first we'll go with B, second we'll go with A. So this is our correct answer. Next, given below are two statements again related to your oxytocin. Oxytocin acts on the smooth muscle of our body. Oxytocin acts on the smooth muscle of our body and stimulates their contraction. Posterior pituitary secretes hormone called no, bache, posterior pituitary will just release it. Posterior pituitary is not going to make the hormone by itself. Hypothalamus will make it. Hypothalamus will give it and they will just store it. And posterior lobe of pituitary will release oxytocin and your vasopressin, also known as ADH. Okay, chale. So select the incorrect statement here. Select the incorrect statement here. Quick. Select the incorrect statement here. Neurohypophysis is having two portions. Nahi yaar. That is in adenohypophysis. So adenohypophysis is having pars distalis and pars intermedia. That is this anterior lobe of pituitary and middle lobe of pituitary. Neurohypophysis is posterior pituitary. So this is the answer. Chaliye. So let's move to the plant physiology. So answer this. Question number 1 to 1. Answer it to me. Answer it to me. Quick. Choose the correct option according to the correct sequence from substrate to end product. Okay. So from this you can see that they are talking about the glycolysis, hai na? So glucose 6-phosphate, fructose 6-phosphate is not given. So fructose 1,6-bisphosphate, and then further the cleavage will give you DHAP or glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, and after that pyruvic acid is given. ठीक है. But what about this carbohydrate? So if we have to answer this, so we can just start now. We can say, acha, they are saying carbohydrate, then glucose, then glucose 6-phosphate, then F61P, then this and this. Yes, fourth. So see, in this way they can frame the question. So this is the question from the glycolysis. This is the question from the glycolysis. So carbohydrate. So firstly they started the story with the carbohydrate, and which carbohydrate it is? Glucose. So that is how it is. Chaliye, next. Why do some hormones they need a trigger? Acha, nahi. This one is done. Move to this part. Yes, answer this question. Match the list 1 with list 2. Quick, match the list 1 with list 2. Quick, match the list 1 with list 2. Quick. So citric acid cycle, okay, matlab you are talking about your TCA, mitochondrial matrix, glycolysis, cytoplasm, ETS in the inner mitochondrial membrane, proton gradient will develop here. So what is the correct answer? A will go with 2, bas, we got our answer. See, it's that simple. Chaliye, next question. The energy released by oxidation of respiratory substrate comes out in single step to increase the possibility? No, it's a multi-step process. Not used directly, definitely. We have to first form the ATP. Is used directly in the energy requiring process. Is trapped as chemical engineering in the energy currency of the cell. So you tell me, right, what should be the correct answer here? What should be the correct answer here? It is not used directly, true. Trapped in the form this. So B and D, they are correct. Next, see, directly from NCERT. Directly from NCERT. Tell me, what is A, what is B, C and D here? What is A, what is B, C and D here? Dekho, one thing is very simple. This B is your pyruvate. है ना? This pyruvate here is giving you lactate, single step fermentation, and here you will get ethanol. Okay, so D is ethanol, C is lactate, B is your what do we say? Pyruvic acid, and A is the respiratory substrate. So what should be the answer here? What should be the answer here? Right, third one, because it is not the fat, it is the respiratory substrate. They are talking about your carbohydrate, and here they have mentioned that C is ethanol, D is lactic acid. That's why it is incorrect. So see, directly from the NCERT they are asking the questions. Next question, given below are the two statements, again assertion and reason based question. ATP is used at two steps in glycolysis. First, ATP is used in converting glucose into glucose 6. Second, fructose 6 to fructose 1,6. It should be bisphosphate. Okay, Hanji. It's simple, bache. It is from the glycolysis. Very simple it is. Obviously, both are correct and reason is the correct explanation of the assertion. Reason is the correct explanation of the assertion. Remember glycolysis, glucose will form glucose 6-phosphate. We have added the phosphate here. So first 5 steps are the preparatory phase, right? We have used the ATP here, right? Fructose 6-phosphate will give what? Glucose 6-phosphate will give fructose 6-phosphate. Then fructose 1,6 bisphosphate. Again here also ATP will be used. So in the glycolysis 2 ATPs are used for will form. So net gain is 2 there. Net gain is 2 there. Okay? Chaliye, next question. How many ATP molecules are formed during which steps are directly synthesized in EMP pathway from one glucose molecule? Again, bache, we have discussed it. They are talking about the ATP synthesized. They are talking about the ATP synthesized. Very simple it is. Total 4 ATPs are synthesized, right? When we convert, firstly, yes, what is it? Bisphosphoglycerate to phosphoglyceric acid, yeah, phosphoglycerate. So definitely, right, definitely this and this phosphoenol pyruvate to pyruvate and this phosphoglycerate to phosphoglycerate. ठीक है बच्चे? Okay. Okay. And what kind of phosphorylation it is? What kind of phosphorylation it is? What kind of phosphorylation it is? But I will end your class before 8:30. Till then, do practice the questions, okay? And then you will obviously get your dinner break. I'll end the class. I will end the class. Okay, so what type of phosphorylation it is? Substrate level. So in glycolysis, in how many steps there is the substrate level phosphorylation? In glycolysis, in how many steps there is the substrate level phosphorylation? Right? Please tell me. Acha, in one step only? Seriously? How many steps? And which step it is? 2 steps are there. Name that steps also. Name that steps also. Or guys, you can use that lecture, Respiration in Plants, Game of NEET 2.0. Right? I have explained everything there. Chaliye. So match list 1 with list 2. Match list 1 with list 2. Quick. So oxidative decarboxylation, firstly glycolysis, it is also known as EMP pathway, oxidative and decarboxylation, link reaction, है ना? It is associated with your link reaction because oxidative decarboxylation is there, and oxidative phosphorylation is with your ETC, tricarboxylic acid cycle, citrate synthase, or oxidative decarboxylation, pyruvate dehydrogenase, right? So A will go with the 2. Yes. B will go with 4, C will go with 3, Hanji, D will go with 1. Done. Next, which of the following enzymes are involved in the conversion of pyruvic acid into CO2 and ethanol? So you know that it's a two-step process, decarboxylation and reduction. And obviously the enzymes will be, is it pyruvic acid dehydrogenase? Yes, is it pyruvic acid dehydrogenase also? Or is it alcohol decarboxylase? Nahi yaar. This is pyruvic acid decarboxylase and alcohol dehydrogenase will be there, isn't it? Isn't it? So please read such questions carefully. Chalo, next question. Again, assertion and reason based question. Assertion and reason based question. Answer it. Yes, bache. Answer it. Quick. Answer it quickly. Quickly answer it. Two redox equivalents are removed from PGL, that is phosphoglyceraldehyde, during glycolysis, and two molecules of pyruvic acid are formed at the end of glycolysis. See, both are correct, but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. Both points related to glycolysis, they are correct. Chalo. So answer this question. Answer this question. Identify A, B, C, where is C? C and D. Bache. So you see pyruvate, what pyruvate has to form to enter in the Krebs cycle? Obviously it is the acetyl coenzyme A, right? Acetyl coenzyme A. So A is acetyl coenzyme A. Then B, citric acid, and here succinic acid is formed. So first, so come in and kick. So it will be alpha ketoglutarate, or you can say that, Then C is the CO2 and D oxaloacetate. Fourth is the correct answer. Right, fourth is the correct answer. Very good. Chaliye, this one, answer this question. Answer this question. Answer this question. Molecular hydroxygen, hydrogen acceptor, electron acceptor, pyruvate dehydrogenase or decarboxylation. So, right? So A will go with 2, B will go with 3, C will go with 4 and D will go with 1. So first is the correct answer. Right, bache? First is the correct answer. Chaliye, next question. Answer this one. Which statement is wrong for the Krebs cycle? Which statement is wrong for the Krebs cycle? Which statement is incorrect for the Krebs cycle? Which there is one point in Krebs cycle where FAD is reduced to correct during conversion of succinate and succinate molecule done. The cycle start with condensation of acetyl, no, with OAA. Okay, so this is our correct answer. There are 3 points in the cycle where NAD positive is reduced. Okay, ji, correct. Okay, so next question is this one. The 3 boxes in this diagram represent the 3 major biosynthetic pathway in aerobic respiration. The arrows numbered 4, 8, 12. Yes. Yes. बच्चे actually the arrow 4th, 8th और 12th will show us the ATP. ठीक है, it is the ATP. चलिए, so now this one, in the given figure, in which region will plant not respond to increase in carbon dioxide concentration? Yes, they will not respond to increase in carbon dioxide concentration. Yes. Yes. Bache, it is the A. Here it will not respond to increase in the carbon dioxide concentration. Chaliye. So, Calvin cycle. What is the correct ratio of ATP utilization in steps of Calvin cycle? It's simple. Calvin cycle. We are talking about what? We are talking about the Calvin cycle. How many ATP will be used? Remember, Calvin cycle, it's a cyclic process, right? It's a cyclic process. The carboxylation, right? Reduction and regeneration. So, reduction में 2 ATP, 2 NADPH, right? And in the reduction, 1 ATP. So, they are talking about ATP only. So, second will be the correct answer, right? Second will be the correct answer. Chaliye, next question, right? Match the pigment with its color. Match the pigment with its color. Match the pigment with its color. Chlorophyll A, very good. It's blue green. Chlorophyll B, yellow greens. Your carotenoids, yellow orange. Xanthophylls will go for yellow, right? Right, so bache, for remaining questions, you guys can just, I'll share the PDF in the Telegram group with the solutions. You can join our official Telegram group, right? You can join our official Telegram group from there is a link in the description box. You can join it from there. And moreover, guys, for joining our batch, because this time you are going to get 55% off. So you can go to our channel. You can click on any video given here. Let's say if this is the video, click here. And in the description box there is a link. Okay, there is a link for all the batches here. So without wasting your time, start your NEET preparation. You have last 6 months, but you can still crack it. You can still crack it. Trust me on that. Okay, so save your time. I'll share the PDF in the Telegram group. Solve the questions. And students, the next chapter that we are going to start is your cell. Okay, and for the neural control and coordination, because technical glitch was there, so I will share the recording of that particular session as well, or we can take it later, right? We can take it later. So thank you so much. Do let me know in the comment section if you guys are having any doubt. Please prepare well, be sincere. See you all soon. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Thank you.